Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sunday Smiles with Stef. All right, I hope you're enjoying those so far. I'm going to continue, to do my best to bring value to you. All right, so today's, video, I want to start off with a quote that, was shared with me that I love. It says, your friends are like elevators. They're either going to take you up or they're going to bring you down. Okay, and that is so powerful and so true because we are who we surround ourselves with. Okay. And one thing that I can recommend everybody to do is look at the last 10 to 20 people that message you. Okay. Are they adding to your life? Are they challenging you? Are they helping you to grow? Okay. Like question your friends, look at your circle, right? Because the thing is, elevation requires separation. Okay. If you want to, get ahead in life, right? A lot of times what we don't realize is that those that are closest to us are actually holding us back, with their mindset and, they may be, not happy with their life. So they project it onto you and all those things and want you to stay stuck. So really, really look into that. Okay. My business partner, she reminded me of how powerful personal growth is, I started doing that last year, but not so intense, right? And she as well, but she realized that she was stuck. She felt like stuck, right? And she was not getting, any further. So she started to really, really focus on personal development. And ever since she did that, she's been killing it. Like she had her breakthrough, she's on up, really is, right? And it really is so important because our thoughts control our emotions control our action, and our action control our results. All of it, comes together. I apologize for the noise. My cat, of course, has to get the attention when I'm doing those videos. So please bear with me, just ignore him. So the thing is that, one way to change your thinking is personal development, and of course, as I said, the right people around you to help you grow and help you elevate, give you advice, what you can do to get ahead in life, And the thing is that before you want to grow your bank account, because I know probably all of us, that's what we want. We want to grow our bank account, right? But before you do that, you have to grow your mind. Like you have to expand your mind. Okay. And one way to do that is, for example, audios, of course, reading, I'm reading a lot. I have a lot of books behind me and on my bookshelf. But it's also audios because a lot of times we don't have the time to sit down and read, right? So while you're cleaning up, while you, cooking, in the car, you can listen to audios, okay? So one thing you can do, of course, on YouTube. Another way is SoundCloud, okay? You can download the app on your phone and it has a lot of free audio on there, okay? I have a whole playlist of audiobooks on YouTube as well. But, if you don't pay for YouTube, you have all those ads, it can get a little annoying. You don't have that on SoundCloud. So, I want to recommend 3 audios to you guys, okay, that, I've been listening to multiple times, okay. One of them is The Signs of Getting Rich by Bob Proctor, okay. Then the second one is How to Take Charge of Your Life by Jim Rohn. Both of those audios are actually just, snippets out of a whole seminar. One from Bob Proctor, one from Jim Rohn. You can also listen to the whole seminars as well. But those are like the most important parts, cut down. So, and I love those. And another one is a condensed version of Think and Grow Rich, narrated by Earl Nightingale. Okay. You can find that one on YouTube. I haven't found it on SoundCloud yet. But that as well, okay? Because Think and Grow Rich, most of us know it's like one of the most powerful books when it comes to your mindset, your personal, development, personal growth and everything. And I love because that, condensed version is like 40 minutes long and he goes over the main factors in the book, and you can repeat it, listen to it multiple times, and that right there is the massive game changer. Like, don't just listen once. Don't just listen once, because one thing that I've heard before, and now I notice it myself, I experienced myself, is that a lot of times, let's say we listen to an audio or read a book once or twice, and then maybe the third time we hear something or we read something that we didn't notice before. The thing is, it was always there, but we have changed. Okay. And I experienced that, a few times now. And it's an amazing feeling. You sit there like, how did I miss that the first time or the second time? Right. But you grow and then you realize more and more things in there. And the thing is that we all know this common saying that knowledge is power. I'm pretty sure all of us have heard it, right? But it's wrong. It really is wrong, because if to know and not to do is not to know. So not knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is power. Okay. Like if you hear it, like you have to actually put it into work for it to work. It's not going to do anything if you just listen to it. Right. And the thing is, if you like have a book or audio and you implement it the right way, let's say a book, you pay for a book, you bought a book, and if you implement it the right way, the investment of the book is going to come back to you even bigger, in like more investments in the future, if you implement it the right way. That's the key right there. Right. And one thing that one of my mentors, Sean, said is you have to digest a book like you digest food. Right. So let's say, you rush through a book and then put it to the side. Now imagine you do the same thing with your food. If you, just, eat it and it's not doing anything, like you're not getting any nutrition for your body, right? Which you need to, and, that's the same way you have to like think of a book. Like, how do you want to feed your mind if you rush through a buffet, but like 90 miles per hour? I hope that makes sense to you guys. I know it did for me. It was like, oh, wow, that's true. Because I did that. Like sometimes I read a book and then put it away, start the next, like rush through it instead of actually reading it, like really understanding, get a grasp of the book, like study it, because one thing we always say is if you cannot teach a book, you have not read it. Okay. If you cannot like tell someone about what you've read in it and what is like, teaching it and stuff like that, or it's like the essence of a book, like you haven't read it. And I know like a lot of books, like I don't remember, I couldn't, condense it in some way. So I know I have to go back and read them again and read them again and read them again. Right. And the thing is, you have to work, like that's one of my favorite quotes by Jim Rohn. You have to work on yourself more than you work at your job. Okay. Because your inside work is the most important job you can do. Like you're the most important person in your life. So don't forget about that. Okay. It's not just, a lot of people, working out and everything is important, for the outside, but you have to work on the inside as well. Okay. And, the thing is, like, if you believe you deserve more, you can also have it. Let it be traveling, let it be, building for your family, let it be donating, for a good cause. Like you can have all those things, and I want to end it with this quote. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Okay. So think about that. I want to end it with this, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.